How's it going, ladies and bros? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. In the last episode we spent our time learning some backstory about some of the characters. We still have some backstory to learn at the crew quarters, probably. And then we might be able to pick our chromatic door and do our next puzzle room. The puzzle rooms seem a lot further apart than they did in 999. I felt like we were doing them all the time in 999, but that might be because of in the late playthroughs we were just skipping all the dialogue anyway, so... I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what happens. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
Let's see. Right. Later, bro.
Homie. I like that guy. I headed out of the infirmary. We got some good info there, I think. Here we go. Who's in here then? Kay, Clover, no, not Clover, Kay, Luna?
Oh, Sigma.
Oh, and Quark.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah, I was. Vi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Everything?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, yeah, that's the book, A Meowt
A
Cats.
meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
I know, that is the weirdest thing ever.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
You making fun of me, boy?
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you
What do
guys?
mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temioji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but
Thank you.
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse.
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Is that real? Isn't that New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've ever heard of the term Radical 6.
If it is true, and I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Maybe we're better off in here. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something. What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
Why do we want to see that? And why are you always smiling? Why is your default look a smile? Stop smiling. It's not a good thing. Horrible.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. That's what we saw in her head. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Boom. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody. No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
This smile creeps me out, man.
See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there.
So we gave up on the lounge and came here. I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened as she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
She's a sort of detective, but not quite.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me.
No.
Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's annihilation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah. Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Like waves cancelling each other out. That's the easiest way,
Yes, please.
isn't it? Fine nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with,
Here we go.
we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Can we go now?
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh, alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
Babies?
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Yes!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
Aw,
Just how big of a...
baby.
Just how big of an explosion are we
How big of
gonna
a
get?
baby are we talking?
It's pretty simple, actually.
Fucking big baby.
Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
That's a lot.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
That's a lot.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know
I'm
what
so
kind
excited.
of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? It's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Well, at the range we are, it wouldn't matter if it had the explosive equivalent of a stick of TNT. It would still kill us, right? You know, we're standing right next to it.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
And there could be a number 2 bomb, or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes, there's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Yeah, I get it. Jesus. Stop rubbing it in.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Is the countdown done yet? Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
Then you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
In a nutshell, yes.
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady.
Yeah, lady.
How do we turn the damn thing off?
Boom.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get the password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Yes.
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here.
What kind of plug is that?
Then we can enter the
That's not
password.
USB. That's not lightning. That's not USB.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right?
Right.
So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
It would have been Zero, surely.
What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Team Miyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here isn't actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero.
Maybe Zero set it up, dipshit.
And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
That's right. Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. If But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Temioji? Phi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
It's alright, they
go
stay
then.
open for like ages.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. Alright, finally we're gonna do another puzzle. It'll probably be next episode before we get it done, because it gets chewed up with the other stuff. I've been looking forward to the next puzzle room, but it's nice having a break from them. Especially since the ones here are so hard. That last one took like an hour. Alright, we get to pick a door. What door are we picking? Depends who we're going with, I guess. I want to go with someone I can trust.
Doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
violate our options. Option A. Luna and I pair with Clover to open the green door. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't care about who's going with who after that. Luna and I pair up with Phi. Yeah. Okay, what is our other option? Luna and I pair up with Alice. Dude. I really don't like that. Those all suck.
3 minutes remain until chromatic
I don't trust any of them.
doors
Phi I
close.
probably trust the most, and she still wants to betray everybody.
We need
Well, I
a
guess I should
system
take-
here, or we'll never have time to argue it out.
I should take Alice and then betray
Why
her.
don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most
The
what?
people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Temioji.
No way. I refuse.
Well then, what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we will just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Why? Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
Oh, you're so nice, Luna.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Now we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains.
Someone's gonna have to break this fucking
chromatic
tie.
Doors close.
2 votes for A, 3 for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors
Well, I
close.
guess I'll be betraying Alice. At least we know what we're doing.
8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We've got to get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up at the red door, and Fire, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Yes! Of course I am!
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Go for it.
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Hey, be nice to her. She's lovely. She really is. One of the doors open.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who
Pull it again.
cares? We should get moving.
It's time for a puzzle room. It looks like we got 3 puzzle rooms this time. What is this place? Didn't tell me we somehow managed to get outside. No.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
You can see the sunlight though. Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
I didn't look that big. This must be the exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Time for a puzzle room. Well, not really, because we're out of time for this one. We're gonna wrap this episode up here rather than start this, but in the next one we'll hit the puzzle room and see what we can figure out. I've been looking forward to another puzzle room, so this should be a good time. I like the outside in this too, it's nice. We're gonna go for that shovel, I want that, and there's something on the bench. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.